Okay.
Great. Hi again, guys. Yes, it's me, Errol Lawson. I'm back today on the leadership blog with Simon Dixon of benedicts.co.uk. Awesome, great, inspirational and influential leader again. And he's going to be sharing with us about leadership. So we're going to get straight into it. Here's Simon Dixon. Great, Simon. Thank you for your time today. It's great to have you here with us on the leadership blog. First of all, Simon, just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do, if you could, please.
Sure. Well, my name is Simon Dixon. I own several businesses in banking and finance. One of those is working with students and graduates who want to work in banking and finance. I believe that banking and finance is one of the big areas for reform and where most leadership is actually going to be needed right now, and especially from the young people who are going to be the next emerging leaders as we enter new products, new ways of doing things, new systems and completely new ways of actually banking.
Fantastic, that's great, man. And I recommend that every young person now listening would log on to www.benedicts.co.uk. But Simon, what are some of the key principles then you think that this emerging generation of leaders, the qualities of character, if you like, that they need to adopt as they go forward?
Sure. Well, I have a philosophy that everybody can find the leader within them if they really focus in and tap into their passion. So half of the thing that I'll do when I work with a student and graduate is we'll really figure out what they were actually born to do. Because in today's day and age, you're going to have to really work hard. And I don't like it when people say that there's easier ways of doing things, there's shortcuts of doing things. You're going to have to work really, really hard. But the key to success and the key to leadership is actually finding out what is going to be effortless for you. So that when you're working really hard, you're actually working on your passion, your mission.
Ladies and gentlemen,
what makes a difference to you.
Please take your seats
We've just
in
got
the main auditorium,
so I'll wait for that.
as this afternoon's session is about to continue.
Okay, we're just on a talk for the Triumphant Events session, which is about to get started again. But for me, I think the number one defining quality in the leaders, they've really figured out their passion.
Please take your seats in the main auditorium,
Authentic, man.
as this afternoon's session is about to continue.
Yeah, so spend some time, invest some time in really figuring out what that passion is. For me, it happened to be banking reform. For anyone that's interested in banking, then we can certainly help you find your passion in banking. If it's nothing to do with banking, then I really encourage you to figure out what that is.
That's awesome. And just on a personal note then, you've achieved, I just heard your story today about the impact you're having literally around the country right now. New book coming out very soon. What have been the key principles that have been integral to your success personally up to now?
I'd say there's several things which have, I have this concept of what's called a value proposition, which has been an integral part of everything that I've achieved and allowed me to achieve the results that are important to me in my world. And a value proposition really is the concept of when you meet, there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. Working with others is absolutely the key to success, and finding your team and attracting your team around you. And the way that you actually do that is by adding value to other people on a consistent basis. Find out what value it is. It may be a small thing to start with. You may not feel that you have too much value to offer, but if you go out there and you offer value to other people, you'll find you gradually attract more value to yourself. And when you attract more value to yourself, you become more valuable. And as you become more valuable, you go up the hierarchy of your circle of influence. And as you increase your circle of influence, that's when stuff really starts to happen. The people that you can attract around you. And that comes from, rather than having the short-term mentality of trying to extract some value out of someone, trying to achieve your goals, thinking about their goals, how you can align with their goals, add some value to them, and you'll have friends and long-term partnerships, relationships that will serve you for a very, very long time. I've been doing that for the last 10 years, and that's what's allowed me to achieve everything that I want to achieve at an age where some people would consider quite young.
That's awesome. And just a closing thought for us, Simon. Just define leadership, if you could, for us, please. Just define leadership.
Sure. For me, leadership is someone that's willing to put themselves on the line for something that they're very passionate about, despite the fact that everyone's going to probably, half of the world are going to hate your ideas. Half of the world, I mean, look at the hardest job in the world is probably a prime minister and a president. You can guarantee that every decision he makes, half are going to think it's a rubbish decision, the other half are going to like it. So you've got to get used to the fact that maybe half of the people out there in the world won't actually like what you're actually saying. But a true leader is someone that goes out there and stands for what they truly believe in, aligns with a mission that is for the greater good of the world, and I can get a bit airy-fairy on that, but it's all about adding value to the world. And when you align that mission to adding value, then you can go a long, long way with that. And so for me, a leader is someone that's willing to put themselves on the line for something that they truly believe in, that they genuinely believe will add value to the greater good of the world.
That's great. Simon, that is fantastic. I thank you so much for your time today, mate, and thank you for the contribution that you're making personally to the world today. We wish you all the best in all that you do. Your book launch happening very soon. Your book is called, just tell us.
Student to CEO, 97 Ways to Influence Your Way to the Top in Banking and Finance. It's how students and graduates can really make a difference and adapt to the new trends, because the old way of securing careers just simply doesn't work anymore. So you're going to have to be more entrepreneurial, and I guide you through that whole process of new careers and the new economy. But
Brilliant.
Keep doing the good stuff on your blog, keep inspiring other people, and I look forward to seeing any comments or anything underneath this video as well.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Simon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye for now.
Okay.